What's going on? You're tuning into another exciting episode of the Mario Ramon Review. And today, of course, you know it's Tuesday. We are going to review our show, or at least talk about it, discuss it. But the haves and the have-nots. And I just want to say before we get into the review, if you like the video, definitely like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share the video with your friends. If you don't like the video, please like the video anyway. Thank you very much. All right, let's get straight into it. The haves and the have-nots. All right, so we already know that Wyatt allegedly shot his parents, okay? And he shot Jim, and we thought he shot Katherine and she was in the water, but actually he shot above her and she just flew into the water and she just kept coming up for air and going back down, and so he would think she was dead because she was like, this dude is crazy, okay? It's her son, and her son shot at her. And then from what we know, he shot and killed his dad. Well, now it's coming full circle. We're finding out everything that happened. He shot his dad, but he shot him in the shoulder. And his dad said he had, what kind of bullets were those? It was some kind of bullets, like, I forget the name of it, but they were only half bullets. They were called quail shots. So they were half bullets, and they didn't do as much damage as a regular shotgun bullet could have done. So Jim is alive. And now he has that little thing that gives him the morphine. So he's working that little button over. He's going to have the strongest thumb in Savannah. All right, so, but Katherine, she actually thinks that Jim is dead. And Wyatt, his son, the person who shot him, thinks he's dead. They're both in jail. And it's like some kind of co-ed jail. I don't understand. I thought the women go on one side, the men go on the other side, but I don't know. So anyway, they're both in jail. And Wyatt is literally torturing his mother. Like, my dad is dead. I killed him, and you should be lucky that I let you stay alive and all of this business. Now, as much smack as Jim and Katherine talk, they really, really love each other. And you can tell when the chips are down. That's how you know if somebody is on your side or your ride or die. Like when the chips are down and they're still in your corner. I always thought that she just didn't want Jim around, but she's crying. She thinks he's dead, and she's crying, and she just can't believe that Wyatt would shoot his own flesh and blood and kill him. Catherine's in jail now for Jennifer Solis. It's horrible because I don't know how our Katherine is going to get herself out of this little conundrum she has herself in. And, her and Veronica aren't friends. They turned on each other, and it's just about to be like a whole lot of mess. So David's at the hospital trying to see his best friend, Jim. And he's fighting Jim's baby's mama. And I never thought I would have to use this during the have and the have-nots. But Jim has a baby or two babies, mamas. And the baby's mother works at the hospital. And so she sees Jim come in, and now she can put on her pedestrian clothes, and she's in the lobby waiting. And David is like, take your crazy ass home, bitch. Like, I already told you, Jim don't want to see you. I don't want to see you while I'm in the lobby. And she's like, I'm not going anywhere. He wouldn't let me in the house. And so now he's in a compromising position. So I'm going to wait here until I can go see him. So the doctor comes out. And he's like, you crazy bitch. He was like, don't you work here? And she was like, yeah, I work here. And he was like, go see your supervisor and go find out what the hospital policy is on visiting guests. And so I can't see him. Didn't one of the head doctors, the surgeon, just tell your crazy butt to go see your supervisor and go check on the policies? Why are you still asking this? Go. So when she goes away, the doctor asked David, because that's old money. Judges, lawyers, doctors, they all, all their kids go to school together and all that business. So that's old money. So he's like, what's going on with her? Don't I know her? She works here. And then the doctor said, well, do you want me to get her written up? And David was like, no, fired. I just can't. David has like a very sexy demeanor. It's not even just his voice. He's just very laid back and cool and chill and everything. So for him to just say fire this heifer, he really he's not buying what she's selling. So David goes into the hospital room to go talk to Jim and see what the hell is happening. He doesn't know. It's his best friend. Can you imagine your best friend getting shot and you have no information? So he goes in there and he's like, well, where did you get shot at, Jim? And Jim's like, in my living room. No, fool. Like, what part of your body got shot? I thought it was his torso. I thought Wyatt had blew his torso in half. It's just too much. You're giving it to me. No Veronica, this show. OMG, no Veronica. It's like she was missing in action. The last little part when George, the DA, came over to Veronica's house to try and scare her, and she just put him in his place. She said, honey, you're a sweet person, but you are not even close to my level. There's nobody that even lives on your street that's on my level, honey. She was saying some very derogatory terms to him, and he gave it right back. She was like, in fact, you standing here is making me want some shrimp fried rice. He said, oh, you're so prejudiced. Like, you're just a racist. Like, how would you feel if I said I want some chicken and watermelon? And she said, actually, I like it. You can't come for Veronica unless she email you and ask you to. You have to have it in writing before you come for Veronica. Marty's his big time lawyer. He can get everybody off if Veronica is on vacation. Okay, because we already know that Veronica is your man to get you off. Okay. Speaking about Veronica being your man, when they were talking, when George was talking to Veronica about her son, she said, "Oh, her," and he said, "Her." She said, "Yeah, he wants to be a daughter." Veronica's a pimp. She doesn't love the hoes. Put the money on the nightstand and go make me some more. She's a pimp, and she doesn't love the hoes. I'm just saying. Let's get into Oliver's new hair, because I got tired of that Prince from Kiss. He had the Prince from Kiss hair. But now he's cut it, and he has the Caesar crew cut. It looks very well. He's wearing the glasses. He's looking more professional, because he was looking like one of the club kids at the Abbey at first. So him and Landon, they're getting into it. Landon is like, if I find out you are working against me, I'm fucking you up. And I do think that Oliver is working against Landon. I think he's working against Landon. You know, he's the reason why Candace is in this conundrum. So Candace, Mitch, they find out that Benny has been kidnapped. You know, they went to the strip club, and Crazy Benny is going back there to get a free dance, and you know ain't nothing free, including bottled water. And so why would this strip dance be free at a strip club? Okay? And so they should have kidnapped him. But Benny, he's some kind of fine. He was sitting there with his arms tied behind his back. Oh, that's like that Discipline song Janet Jackson got. I need some discipline tonight. I need some discipline tonight, right? Okay, so it looks like Benny needs to be disciplined. Okay? But I'm just saying, that's a whole nother show, Tyra. But anyway, Benny was looking good, all kidnapped and shit. You know, big old thighs. I love a thigh. I love a thigh. Okay? And that he has. All right, so Benny is kidnapped, and now Mitch and Candace, they done whooped everybody's ass at the club until they find out where he was, and they still didn't find out. So now they got to go home and tell Hannah that, you know, Benny is kidnapped and they have no goods. They don't have her son, and she's about to flip a wig. She's about to flip a wig. But anyway, she did flip the wig, but Benny called while they were all sitting there. And he was like, Mom doing the Benny all stupid and slow and shit. He gets on my last nerve. He makes my ass itch, actually. And nobody wants their ass to itch. But he makes my ass itch. And so he's all slow. And she's like, Benny, where are you? I've been calling you all day. Mom, all slow and shit. Like he got, Mom, they have me. And all this weird stuff. We already knew before you, Benny. So just tell us what's going on. Just say, Mom, this guy has this gun and he's not going to give me up until my sister gives the money. Let's get the show on the road. Time is of the essence. Benny don't even know. He got 45 minutes to live. This man about to shoot your ass in your everything at 10 o'clock a.m. So let's get the party started so we can start working on getting this money transferred. Dumb Benny. It's so sad. dumb Benny. So from what we can hear, so now Candace is not Candace, Pastor Hannah, she is pissed. You know her zodiac sign is Mahalia Jackson. She's pissed because normally she's the peacekeeper. She prays for Ezekiel, Manuel, all of the people. She even has a book in the Bible, the Book of Hannah. She marched up to that hospital like Oprah did in The Color Purple when she was looking for Whoopi Goldberg. Like, did you tell him to hit me? She was walking through that hospital. She was coming. She was like, where's his room? And then the police officer was outside. He was like, nope, you can't come up in here. Who are you? She was like, I work for the family. And he was like, nope, that's not blood. You are a pimp by relation. You are a pimp by relation. You are not blood. And so Mitch walks over there and he does the Mitch. He loves name dropping his grandmother's name. He get on my nerves with that. Now, he is too cute to be name dropping. Who are you? Why don't you put some teardrops on your eyes so we can fear you and not just your grandmother? Every time. He ain't got enough money at the grocery store. Do you know Mama Rosa? Oh, you can have all the groceries. Go on and sit down on it, Mitch, because this is starting to wear me thin. I'm getting tired of it. I'm going to need some people to respect you in the city. Okay? So he name drops to the police officer or the security officer, and now the security guy lets him in Jim's room. Lets Candace and Pastor Hannah in Jim's room. So Jim was asleep. Hannah slapped the dog shit out of him. Like, when I say she slapped him, he was asleep, and that's how he woke up to a slap. I'm going to start calling her Ike Turner. She gave him one good old Ike Turner slaps from the late 69s or the 70s. Late 60s and early 70s. That's what he used to give it to Tina. But yeah, she slapped the shit out of him. And he woke up, what are you doing in my room? I was like, slap him again, honey. It just felt good watching it. Like, slap him again. And then he started coming for her mother, talking about she has coarse hair. And he called Hannah a girl. He was like, because Hannah was like, look, man, tell me where my son is. And he was like, okay, girl. You know, he keeps doing all this derogatory stuff. But I can't wait until Jim is in a wheelchair. Because, karma doesn't have an expiration date. And it's going to meet Jim eventually, And I can't wait until he's in an electric wheelchair and then everybody can just come over and fuck him up, The president-elect, did you see his print? Right. Y'all heard what I said. He was like, did he just say that? He just said that. It wasn't huge, but it was a little something there. And so, and then Alvin from the Cosby Show came over and started talking to him about Candace and everything, leave her alone. And then he was like, Candace got that good. Okay. I just want y'all to, I'm just doing these pauses so y'all can get it. He said, Candace got that good, and I can't stop thinking about it. If you want a Sprite, a Pepsi ain't gonna do. And so that other girl came over to the president-elect's house with that Inspector Gadget trench coat on, and she opened it up, and he said, bitch, I want a Sprite. And you were giving me Pepsi. I don't drink dark sodas like that. I only drink clear sodas. So he wants some more Candace, and he wants Landon to make it work. He can't stop thinking about Candace and everything. And Candace, you better go over there and get that print. All right, guys, listen, we are not going to go do this all long and drawn out. It's already like almost 14 minutes for this. So listen, if you like the video, definitely like the video. And if you don't like the video, I already told you, like the video, please, okay? Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, forward the video to your friends who like the topics at hand, okay? So I talk about a variety of topics. And if you have a friend that likes a specific topic, fast forward it to them. All right. I appreciate you so much for watching again. And I'll catch you next week for the haves and the have-nots. Okay. Thank you so much. Definitely comment at the bottom and tell me how you felt about this episode of the haves. All right. Thank you and peace. Have a great evening.